Good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday, about 3 p.m. here, a little after 3. I just wanted to come on and make a quick video. Well, you know me, it'll probably be half an hour. Because I'm going to my parents about 4 o'clock or so. We're going to have a little barbecue with my brother, and it's going to be there. And I don't think my sister's going to be there, but yeah, it'd be nice to get out. And I told my mom, make sure you put on some baked potatoes on the grill. Yeah, this is going to be a collab with Polly from Polly's Pretties, my friend on YouTube. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you want to call it a collab. I'm not sure what we're going to call it, but I just mentioned to her. She doesn't know I'm making this video. I'll let her know after. She is doing a swap right now, an embellishment swap, and you know, she had done a couple videos because I didn't know exactly what an embellishment was. I mean, I guess I've done little embellishment things, but I didn't know exactly what she was doing. And she was just showing people, because a lot of us were not like rich or anything. I live on my own. You'll see a lot of my videos are, you know, I'm a nurse's aide. I don't make a mint, but you know. But you'll see my a lot of my videos, you know, I do buy a lot per se, but it's you'll see a lot of it's clearance, or it's like 20 cents, you know, for tapes or something I find at Hobby Lobby or whenever there's clearance. So that's how I get a lot of my crafting stuff, or from you lovely ladies and some gentlemen I've met now that have sent me friend mail and vice versa and stuff like that. And I got a Gemini machine that was from HSN. That was my like most expensive purchase, but it was like a 5 or 6 pay, so that makes it, you guys know, that makes it a lot easier, you know, per month. So yeah, she was just showing a video which I loved about using cookie cutters and stuff, and how to make embellishments your own, not to go buy them, especially if you are on an income and stuff. And I mentioned to her, I just thought it would be cool. I've been wanting to do this because I do have the Gemini now, and I've been adding a few when I can afford it, or if I got them on clearance, or I've been going to AliExpress to buy new die cuts. Sorry, sometimes the words, you know, slip. I forget what they're called. And we just thought it would be cool to, you know, I'm going to share some, like, people can, you know, just tell me if they like certain ones. I don't have a ton of them yet, but, you know, I thought it'd be nice to cut some out, you know, and mail them to people. I'm not really asking anything. I mean, it's just going to be, you know, if you like them, you can just let us know and say, hey, I would love to have, you know, some of these ones or whatever. I'm going to do it on different papers. I'm not going to like take orders for, you know, like, oh, I want it on pink or whatever. I'm going to use, you know, whatever I have. And, you know, that's kind of, you know, what you get, you know, what it's on or whatever. You know, I'll try to kind of match it to, like, if it's a heart, I'll try to do reds, purples, pinks, stuff like that, but I'm not going to be like, oh, this is all the paper I have, and, you know, whatever. I'm just going to kind of make them, and then I'll mail them to you. The only thing I do ask, or not ask, because these will probably just go in a business size envelope, or one of the brown envelopes that I can put like 4 or 5 stamps on. If you guys, if there are people that like, you know, want a lot of them, you know, if you just want to later on, send me a couple stamps to help with the postage. That would be great. I'm not asking that you do, but if you want to, that would be nice, because, you know, I'm doing this for free, and, you know, just to, you know, I thought it'd be fun and nice. We both did, and, you know, to help people, and, you know, just give them some new things, and, you know, but yeah, if you just want to, you know, if you later on or something, or if you just want to help, you know, just send a couple stamps or something. I know you have to put a stamp on the envelope to send a couple stamps, but, you know, that would be nice, because you guys know how stamps can add up. But that's the only thing I'm asking, or not really asking, but if you want to, you don't have to. I'm just, you know, putting it out there. So yeah, I'll start to show you guys. I do have some samples of ones I've worked on, but I don't have a lot of them. So I just have, like, this is my little bucket so far. I might have some other ones somewhere. You guys know this place is a mess still. I guess I can start with this card here. I made a couple. I've been making like some things for Polly to put in here, so I can send her like cutouts when I'm doing my own cutouts to make things. I've been kind of like, you know, because if it's a smaller piece of paper, I kind of try to put smaller little hearts or buttons or whatever on there to use up the paper. You know, 'cause sometimes you get so many scraps, you just kind of throw it away, or not throw it away, but it gets to be too much. So So yeah, these are one of the card things I got. This is actually the only card one I have right now. I've seen other ones that I like that I would like to get later. But this one I got, I think I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure. It looks like this. It's a little mason jar. I know it's hard to see with the glare. I had to put my little light on so you guys could see too, plus the overhead light. So it looks like this when you're done. These are the extra little pieces you put on for like the lid. It goes on as one, and then you just cut it up the middle, you know, to make it open. I didn't decorate or anything. I just put the main pieces on for Polly, and then she could do whatever she wants. But it opens like this, and then there's another little jar inside you can write on, or you can put, you know, it just goes in there. There's like little flaps, you know, you go over. Then there's another little lid there. You don't have to cut that one. It just goes on there. But that's what that looks like. So it opens up like that. You just fold it, and you know, I use blue on these because, you know, to make it look like glass, or you can use any color. It doesn't really matter. So there's that one. That one does come with actually, it's probably going to be easier to show you guys on. I told you this video is going to be a little while because I'm trying to show examples too. I probably should have said everything out, but this is kind of an impromptu video. But this one comes with these stencils. I actually used this because I made some other ones. I actually have this little jar. This little saying comes with this one, so you can put it on there, or you can do, you know, whatever. But I just made these little jars last night. I thought they were kind of cute. So I'm like, oh, I'll just put some, you know. So I added the Be Mine. The little bees come with it. There's different shapes. Like there's these ones here on those, and then there's the little hearts. All these little symbols came with that die set. But this is a different die, this little mason jar one. But I just put them on there. I thought they looked cute. I'll probably send those to Polly. You know, just she can decorate with them or whatever she wants. I just thought they were cute. So yeah, that's that one. It's more, like I said, a card, or, you know, whatever you want to use. You guys are more what's crafty probably than I am, because I learn a lot from you guys. So you'd probably know, you know, not just a card, but you'd probably do something else with that. Let me see. I did get, I don't know if, I'm sure probably everybody's seen this by now. I did get the apron, which I love. I did get that. I got that off AliExpress. I love that one. I've made some. I won't show you everything in here, but it comes with all the spatulas and all that stuff. You know, there's a little mitt, spatula. There's all different kind of fork spoons. There's a little whisk. There's a salt and pepper shaker set. I only took the one out. A little rolling pin. There's even a little set of measuring spoons. There's a little pocket. There's a fork, knife, and spoon in here. I won't show you everything. This bird, you got 10 minutes, so I know there's a lot to kind of. I don't have examples of these. Maybe I'll do another video later on just to show you guys examples, but I think you guys pretty much know, you know, what they. I put them all in baggies now because a lot of them have smaller pieces, and you know, you get the plastic, and then, you know, it only sticks on there so long that it falls off, and the paper or the plastic that they put around it to protect it, you know, can never get it back in, or it rips down the seam. So these ones are just kind of generic. I think you can see them right through the bag. These are a I'm trying to keep them kind of separate, like ones that go together, you know, like of course the apron goes with all that, but I'm trying to, like, if they're just generic, like Christmas ones. So this star goes within this big one, so you can get like the star and then the shapes cut out. There's kind of like a snowflake ornament, and then the old-fashioned type here. It's hard to see there. These are tags. I actually love tags, so I got different ones. I got all different sizes. Like I said, I won't take every one out. This one I have not used yet. I need to try it someday because it's going to take a few different cards, or, you know, papers, because, you know, you want it to look nice and, you know, whatever. It's the ice cream one. Or you can actually do it as a cupcake too. That looks more like a cupcake, you know, kind of like there's a, that looks more like the top for a cupcake. So you can do cupcake or, there's a little, bowl. There's cherries in here. I know I'm going kind of fast and stuff. And there's, whipped toppings. Some of these are borders, so they don't, or whatever you call them, so they don't really cut out a shape per se. They just go around a card or something. So I'm not sure that's any good to you guys unless you actually wanted me just to cut out something. These ones, I thought I had pictures of them. I was going to put in the bags because I got them off eBay, I think it was, and they didn't have the pictures after. I did cut out the pictures. I think I forgot to put them in the bag, but I have used all these to make. I made pocket letters and well, anyway, if you guys can see in there, it's a girl. There's her head. I have like 3 of these different ones. This is kind of like a sleeping one. You can use the mask if you want on top of her head. Some of them you can't really see the dies behind, but there's the legs, the heads, and stuff. There's like the nightshirt, and there's the head. The face will go on there. So that you would do like in black or brown or blonde or red, whatever color you want. That would be kind of like the hair, and then you would layer the, like I use like a flesh tone, like a peachy color for that, or you could use a brownish or something for African American, or whatever for Asian, whatever you want to do. So yeah, there's that one. I got this one. Whoop. Something, I must have hit the little thing. This one's actually, you don't have to use these. These are the little, you can put over it, but these are the stamps. But this makes like a little house, which is, like probably 1.5 inches. They're cute, so you can decorate anything you want. And then there's little trees and little fence, but you can do all, the little stamping onto the, like if you do it in white or something, you could stamp on it if you wanted to. I actually do need to try this someday. I did make the house. I haven't really worked with the rest of it yet. This one here is this one. So these, of course, I would not put together if I'm sending them to you. I would try to, package them up differently or put them in some kind of little thing so they, they go together. There's, 3 pieces to that. It's kind of like it's flower, but it kind of reminds me of like a 4-leaf clover. But of course, there's more leaves on there. This is kind of like my little bird thing. You guys know I love birds. I think it's all bird stuff in here. I'm pretty sure. There's a little bird on the branch. Oh, I guess I got some other ones in here too. I'm not sure why my bird one's in here. I got this one. This one comes with a little bird too, separate somewhere. Oh, there's a little bird that goes with the birdhouse. I need to make a little card or something with that. I got a little palm tree. There's a little, it looks like a drinking thing to me. I don't know. It kind of came with one of my sets. I'm not really sure what the heck it's supposed to was supposed to be. This one looks like a little, well, it is, I guess, a little pipe. Little headphones. Yeah, some of these came like in a little set together. I think I got them off eBay. Yeah, and the little starfish, they kind of made no sense, but they just came together. So I'm like, well, I can use them in different projects, so it's not a big, it's just kind of weird that, like headphones and a drinking gourd thing and, whatever. So, yeah, this one came with the stamps, but I do have this little die cut up here. It comes in 2 pieces. I don't know if I've used this one yet or not. I think you can just, I don't know if it cuts out both or how it does, because I didn't realize some of them that will cut it out, but others, they don't really cut it out. It's just more for like, it would take little pieces out to make a design, whatever you call it. Stamp or emboss, I guess you call it embossing, or emboss, just like the embossing thing. So yeah, I didn't realize sometimes I have to learn when I get these. These are just big squares, you know, like I used on my card. You know, I just used that to put on the card. So there's 2 of those. There's the mason jar I used. And these are just like edges, I guess you call them. And this one here. This one I have used, you know, I put it on the edge to cut out, and then I've like cut around it to use, you know, I put it up this, I think this way. That way I just cut this, and then I've used it on pocket letters, or I've used it in, you know, other things. On, what do you call it? Wands, you know, and banners. That's right, I've used it on banners too. This one's all coffee and tea related. You'll see on Polly's Pretties, I made her a tea one. This is, You're Just My Cup of Tea. This one comes with that. It does come with the design in the middle too. Like I said, we're already at 15 minutes. I'm just trying to, here's the design that goes in the middle of that, or you can not use it. Here's like a little espresso machine. Here's the teacup that goes with that other set. There's a middle one that goes in that one too. There's a little to-go cup. Here's a new one I just got. I think I got that off AliExpress. The little teacup. There's like a little percolator one. There's another saying, there's always time for tea. There's another little percolator, like, you know. I love percolators, or, you know, the old-fashioned ones, you know, like you use on a camp stove or something. They're hard to find with everything. I love the way the coffee tastes, so when I do have a day off, I kind of, you know, like to use one of those. I do have one. I've been trying to find more, but it's hard to find with all the stuff inside. This is the other floral one I had used. So like I said, I wouldn't put them together. I would just, you know, do them in the same kind of color family. So that's how that one came out. So those are those. These 2 are Christmas ones. I have the bell with the angels. And I have this one I just recently got. The caroler, the woman with the, you know, the songbook or Bible or whatever you want to. I have all these letters. I haven't tried those yet. I just wanted ones with letters so I could, you know, someday I'll buy a little box and then I'll start to make different colored letters, you know, because obviously you can only do one color at a time or one paper. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to do different, you know, papers. This is another one of those little women. This one's more fancy, kind of like New York Avenue or whatever they call it. I don't know what you call it, but, you know, it comes kind of with that skirt. Then there's, you know, the head and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to show. I'm not, like I said, we're already at 20 minutes, so I don't really want to go through. This is kind of like a little frame or whatever. This is, I think, one of my most intricate ones, you know, with all the little, it's got the butterfly. Here's another one of those women. This one kind of comes, you know, like the little business, kind of maybe the 60s with the pencil skirt and stuff. You do the same thing with the head there. You do the color hair, and then you put the face on it and stuff. She's attached to the body. This one here, let's see if I can, it's just kind of frames, you know, different. Well, I haven't used this yet. I've used other parts of it. This one is a little cake kind of thing. You can use it for birthday cakes, a wedding cake. You know, there's a little bow. Like I did a little cake for Virginia for her card. I used a little bow, and then I used 3 of these, but I did like the little, there's 3 different, these are all separate little swags, so I did that just with the bow to make it look more like a birthday cake than a wedding cake, or, you know, you can do any kind of cake. You know, I did it in pink, I think, and then, you know, like and then there's a little dome and the little cake stand too, so you could do, you know, whatever. There's more floral, or kind of, you know, I bought these to use for wands and stuff because these are easier for me to put on than, you know, I haven't really mastered the cupcake liner thing yet and stuff to make wands. Kind of little floral and little, this is the one I actually used for my leaves on this thing. So it's just kind of a design you can use in the corners of, you know, whatever you wanted to. So I actually have like 6 here, 8, you know, I had made before. They're just kind of sitting there for something. These I love. There's like little buttons I bought. They're like little heart-shaped buttons. Like some of them come with like, you know, almost looks like they're stitched. I think I made some of those for Polly. And this is like a bigger, let me take this one out. This is like a bigger lady. I've made her, but I don't think I've used her on a card or anything yet. So she comes with 2 outfits. There's a hat and, you know, the wig, or not, well, hair or whatever. So there's that. That's the hair, you know, that goes over, so you can do, you know, any color. They give you a little hat with her. Then there is this dress and this dress. So yeah, I should do a little card with her pretty soon. We're almost to the end. Oh, shoot. These ones actually go with this thing here. Oh. It's to make dimension, I guess, and stuff, you know, or edges on the cards. There's 3 of them. This one comes with this. It's to make kind of like pop-up cards. I've used it once. I was trying to master it to get it to kind of, you know, fold just right and stuff, but it kind of looks like that. You know, you put it in the middle of the paper, and then it makes this little ridge so you can stick, you know, whatever you're making on there to kind of make it, you know, when you open it, it's 3D. So I'm still trying to get used to that and, you know, get it where it comes up right. I guess, you know, I don't really go by the poundage or whatever you guys call it like I do, but I do have the, you probably need thicker cardstock. I go by cardstock and I have all that stuff. But I guess there's probably different poundage. So, you know, with some cards like this, you probably want something a little bit more stable, I guess. I probably have some. I do have a lot of different papers and stuff. I just need to kind of go through it and, you know, play with it and, you know, test out different papers with that because it was kind of flimsy, not flimsy, but just, I don't know, I couldn't get it right just the way I wanted it. And I think the last one here is birthdays. So I think this is all the die cuts I have right now. I might have a couple somewhere else, like on the table that I haven't really. This is one I got too. For this and the blue one I just got from AliExpress. That's the birthday one, and then, you know, of course, the happy. Here's the little balloon, and then the happy birthday. This would be on the edge. Now I'll show you guys a few that I had already done for Polly. You know, like I said, I've just been recently. What's the word I'm looking for? Cutting some things out for her when I was doing some other cutting. So like I said, I just used up the paper, so I kind of started a little bag for her. You know, just stuff. I made 2 of these cards, so I already showed you guys those. These are one size of those floral. You know, I did these on cardstock. See, this is cardstock, but it's kind of not flimsy, but, you know, it's good for wands and stuff. But I don't know if it's thick enough for those cards. I don't know if I use this kind or not, but anyways. Here's one of those little Be Mine signs. You know, like I said, I was trying to use paper up, so. This one I did goof up on the end, so I don't know if she'll be able to use that or not, or whatever. But I'm like, oh, I'll send it to her anyways with the stuff, just to And there's another little circle. Here's one of those happy birthdays. Like I said, I can do them on the edges and then just cut it out. This one is wishing you a happy birthday. Oh, this one's getting a little messed up in that bag. This is the same thing, but I just did it on the edge of a yellow. This actually is thinner paper. That's probably why it's getting kind of creased. I better watch the bag. And then the rest are kind of like those little circle hearts, the little bees, this little flowers. I love how they do the detail though, even these little ones with the little, you can see the petals. Yeah, there's a lot of small ones in here too. But yeah, these are the little button hearts. Which you guys know I love buttons. I don't know why. So I even have the button hearts, and the bigger one comes with like the little stitching, looks like little stitching around it. So yeah, I made those up for her so far. Like I said, when I was doing other things and kind of trying to use the scrap up too, so I would put look through my thing and see what would fit, and just kind of put them in there. So I'll probably center these flowers and everything I made. Actually, I can center these leaves too, because I don't really have a project right now I'm using them on. You can use them on flowers or something. But yeah, so we thought, it'd be fun to kind of do a little collab, and see, if you guys like some of those, and, send you, some of those. And then maybe if you guys have die cuts, I mean, not all of you guys have to be like on an income or a fixed income or something like that. You can have money, and it's not about that, it's just kind of, that if you have some die cuts that you think I would like, feel free to mail me some, because, I love getting them too and using them and stuff, ones I don't have. If you have ones you think, oh, he would like this little floral one or something, I'm going to cut him out some and send them to him. That would be great. My address is in my thing. So yeah, just contact me or Polly. I think there's a share button, so I think we can share this video to her page too. So her subscribers can, mention that, oh, I like this one. Could you make me some of those or whatever? I also just wanted to get on. I was going to do another video, but I have some cleaning to do later on today. So I just wanted to show you guys. Polly had sent me a package. Whoop. I won't show her address, but that's my new address now. I want to thank her so much. I already looked into it. Usually I don't. I wait, but I got it yesterday. So she sent me, I won't open all these, but she sent me some more bags of goodies, which I love. All kinds of buttons and stickers and doodads and she sent me a lot of, I won't take them all out, but she sent me a lot of little things that she had made already, to make rosettes and stuff with, and make, see, she folded these quite nice. I have to ask her to do a video how she folds these, because, like I said, I want to learn how to use these for my, wands, but then when I try to fold them, they always look, they don't keep the round shape. So I'm gonna have to ask her or watch another video about how people kind of do them, like how they fold them without, she sent me some, I love the little monkey. She sent me the giraffe. My hands don't want to work today. I think the rest are all. She sent me a nice little note. I think all the rest are the paper. So yeah, she sent me this beautiful stamp set. Give thanks, happy fall, handmade by, and then I love this floral. You can use anytime. but I like the handmade. I've been looking for a handmade one that wasn't like, you know, because some of these, you just for a handmade stamp or something where it says handmade, you know, even at Michael or, you know, one of those stores, it's like freaking $15. I'm like, yeah, that's why I said it's like, you know, clearance or sale, you know, whatever they want to call it. So yes, thank you so much, Polly. So yeah, I'm gonna get this video up and I'll let Polly know I made it, so I think she can share it to her. Thank you so much for this, Polly. So I think she can share it to her site too. I'm not sure how this works. I'm still, you know, getting to know YouTube and all that stuff. But anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment below.